I am still in my pajamas and everything, but we are officially, I want to say 8 days out from our Disney World trip, and I have not filmed any content. I have not packed a thing. I have not prepped. I've really done nothing, and it's not like me. Normally I am ready to go, packing, prepping. I have my gift cards bought, everything by now, and because I'm so excited to go. But we are officially, my phone is not loading. We are officially 8 days out from our Disney trip, so a little over a week. And so this is going to be our basically week before Disney trip prep and pack. This is my to-do list for today. It's really my to-do list for nap time. I need to book Lightning Lanes because we can book Lightning Lanes tomorrow. I can book Lightning Lanes tomorrow, so that'll be a tomorrow thing. But what I need to do is call the resort, because only my name's on the reservation right now, because we book our reservations through my timeshare, which is a little confusing. I feel like I've literally never heard of anybody else doing that, but because of that, my name's only on the reservation. So in order to book Lightning Lanes for me and my husband tomorrow, then I'll need his name to be on the reservation too, so that he can book 7 days out. So I need to call the resort and see if they can add 2 more people to my reservation, so I can then add them from my Experience app. So I'm gonna try to do that during nap time. I want to make our like itinerary, not anything strict or anything like that, just kind of like a day-by-day plan. I want to do that during nap time. I want to clean my house during nap time, which, as you can see behind me, my room is a disaster. So I want to get that done, just to have like a fresh start, to start packing and prepping, and then make my trip video. Once I'm literally in my pajamas right now. You're seeing this real time. I'm going to get some clothes on, and I want to make like my trip video, sit down and talk about my trip, where we're going, where we're staying, all the things, which my itinerary will come in handy for that. And then once Nash wakes up, my son, he's taking a nap right now, then I want to go to Sam's. We got some cash that we got for Christmas, and I want to go get some Sam's Club's gift cards, well, Disney gift cards from Sam's Club, because you can get like a $500 Disney gift card for like $485, I think, $44, something like that, at Sam's Club. So I want to go take some of our cash and get some gift cards. And then I also need to go on the gift card website and combine them all into one, instead of having a bunch of different gift cards, because we got a bunch of gift cards for Christmas. My son got a bunch of gift cards for his birthday, which I'm gonna let him have his own gift card to buy toys or whatever, a little treat, whatever he wants to buy with his gift cards. He's 2, so he's not gonna quite understand, but like, I want that money to go towards him. I don't want to spend it on the trip that I'm providing him, if that kind of makes sense. So first I'm going to put on my clothes, clean this room, and film my trip video. So that is just everything that I need to do today to start planning for my Disney trip. Okay, I really need to wake my son up from his nap, because he's been asleep for 2 hours. Yeah, 2 hours, and I really don't want to sleep past that, so he'll actually go to bed tonight. That's besides the point. But before I go get him, he's like half awake, I'm going to call the Disney resort and try to add my husband to the reservation. I don't know if I'm going to need like my husband and Hayden, so that way I can book our Lightning Lanes tomorrow, which will be 7 days out. So let me do that. Let's try this one more time. Say hello. See if he lets me do this, but I just want to get it done. So it's one less thing on my to-do list. We have to leave the house in like 30 minutes to run some errands, and my husband has to go to the eye doctor. So goodness. Okay, so that got real boring real quick, so I just got the camera off, but I had to talk to a DVC member in order to do that, since I technically used DVC points, book it through my timeshare. And she was amazing. I, for some reason, had 2 emails. She made it all to one email, everything. She put our extra guests on there, and she was great. She spent so much time with me, so that is all set. We're all on there, so tomorrow I can make our FastPass reservations. not fast pass, multi-pass reservations. And Nash, the whole time I was on the phone, was just talking to her, and she was talking about to him. She was so sweet. I wish I would have asked for her name so I could have gave her a cast member highlight or whatever that's called. But I didn't, so it's fine. Dada's coming home. Whoa! You okay? Okay, so it's literally 1:12 the next day. I think the last time you saw me, I was trying to upload the Disney gift cards on the Disney gift card website. It's literally www.disneygiftcard.com, and my son wanted me, and we had a rough night. I think he's getting some molars, and he wanted to go to bed as soon as we got inside. It was like 6 o'clock. He had to eat. So with that being said, it just didn't happen last night. And then when I went to go do it and try to record it, it literally, the camera died. When I went to go do it and try to record it, then the camera died. So I think he's just not feeling the best. So I'm just now getting ready for the day. It's 1 o'clock and he is down for a nap. So it is officially 7 days out. We're officially a week out. So excited. This morning I went ahead and booked our lightning lanes for Hollywood Studios. We decided to just go ahead and book the lightning lanes because I think it'll just be easier, because even though there's only 3 rides that my son can technically ride there, which is Alien Swirling Saucers, Mickey and Minnie's, and Toy Story Mania, those lines can get long, especially Mickey and Minnie's, and I definitely don't want to skip them. And I don't really feel like road dropping Hollywood Studios because we will be going to Magic Kingdom the night before that. So I feel like we're going to want to sleep in a tiny bit, so I just think it'll make it a lot stress-free. So this is our Hollywood Studios day. I also did our Magic Kingdom. I didn't get a screen recording of that, but I will show what we have. I think we have Pirates of the Caribbean first, and then Jungle Cruise, which I was very excited to get Jungle Cruise because that's a harder ride to get and the line's always long. And then Buzz. We're not going to worry about doing any kind of rides with a height requirement, just because me and my husband would have to ride them by ourselves, and we're just really there for Nash. I mean, we're there for us too, but we just care about doing things for Nash. But I am going to try to get the virtual queue for Tiana's because we have yet to ride that. But this is the first time I've used the new Fast Pass system. Fast Pass is not Fast Pass. The multi-pass lightning lane. It's the first time I used it, and I really liked it. I didn't know if I was going to. You can book, since it's 7 days out and I'm staying in the resort, and then I can book the lightning lanes, and you can do 3 at a time. Or not, yeah, 3 before you go, and then once I check in, like at Magic Kingdom, for example, my first lightning lane is at Pirates at like 9. And so as soon as I check into Pirates, then I can book the next lightning lane. And so on and so forth. I can keep on booking. Once I check into one, I can book another. So I actually like it. I like being able to book 3. I like being able to book in advance and kind of know how my day is going to go. And I have to wake up at 7 a.m. the day of and book it. I really like it. So I wanted to kind of catch you up because where we left off was not fun. But once I am done with this and my husband gets home, I'm going to run to the Dollar Tree and just grab some little trinket things that we need to keep my son entertained in the car. I'm not going to do any packing quite yet because I don't know the weather. So far we're looking at 75, high 75s, which will probably be like midday, and then low, I haven't even seen low 50s, so it's like low 60s. So that is perfect weather to me. But I do know that it can change. And I haven't packed for Disney in the winter yet. There's a lot of first in this prep for Disney, so yeah. Let me get ready, and then I will do my son's gift cards, and we'll go from there. So I have my son's gift cards here. I just realized that one of his gift cards are a Visa, so I'm just going to put this to the side. Obviously, you can still spend it there, I think. I'm sure you can. And then he has a $50 gift card and a $25 gift card. So I'm just going to have to put the 25 onto the 50 or vice versa. I'm going to go to DisneyGiftCard.com. I just put in my password. There's a section on there where you go to your cards, and it'll show you all your cards that you have saved. If you've combined them, then it'll show how your total, what cards you have, and yes. Also, but this is not, it's not a wallet. They make sure to make that clear. It says this is not a mobile wallet and not to be considered as such. Be sure to keep your physical and digital gift cards with you, as they will be required to make purchases. So this is just for combining the gift cards. It's not like a wallet or anything. So you always want to make sure you keep the gift card that you combine everything on. So you need to check the account number, all that, and make sure that you keep the gift card. I'm going to add a card. And then I'm going to type in all the card information. I'm not going to add that part in here just in case. And then, sorry if you hear the baby monitor. I cut it down a tiny bit. So I'm just going to take the first gift card, and they always have the little scratch off. The sun is too bright. The little scratch gently, and I would need to get a coin to just scratch this. And then it'll have an account number and is it an EAN? Yeah, EAN. And then you have to name it. So I'm going to name this one Nash's Money. And then I'm going to put the account information in the EAN, whatever. And then I will combine the two. So I'm not going to screen record that. Now that that card is added, I'm just going to add, I'm not going to screen record this part because it has the card number on there, but you'll see all your cards on the home page. And then I'm just going to add this $25 gift card, and then there will be a transfer funds to this gift card, and you can choose how much you want to transfer, and then you could choose the option to delete this card from the page, and then you can just discard the card that you took the money off of and only use one. That's the whole point of this website. And then you need to keep the physical gift cards on you, and you can put them into your Disney Experience app when you mobile order or whatever, or just use it. So I have one for us, and then I'm gonna put like a sticker or something on this one because they look the exact same, to know like this one's Nash's, and then we have one for us. So that's how I always combine these cards to make this so much easier. And that is one thing marked off our list. I did not film in Dollar Tree because it was absolutely like a madhouse, and this lighting makes me feel like a ghost because it's really bright LED. But anyways, I'm going to go over what I got at the Dollar Tree. Well, I spent, ignore that, I mopped, but I spent $29 at the Dollar Tree. $1.25 treat, we should call it now. That's just a little crazy, but it was stuff that we needed. Well, needed stuff that would make our trip funner, and some stuff that we need to make our trip more fun. I got some glow sticks. I've seen some people, this is a 5-pack, so I thought it was perfect. One for every night we go to a park. And I didn't get like the bracelet, I just got the stick, so because I thought it'd be fun just to hold. And well, it's like the lanyard, so you can wear it around his neck too. And I got this for just at nighttime, fireworks. Just thought it would be fun. So then I just got some freezer bags and some sandwich bags because I'll use these to pack. I'll put like little shampoos and stuff in here so they don't leak, and then I'll use these in the room for like snacks, sandwiches, all that. So I got that. Also, my kids obsessed with the Reese Cup set now, so I thought that would be nice to have in the diaper bag as a little bribe, a little treat. We're having a meltdown for y'all to receive them. And then I got this little wind-up turtle. I only got one little bath toy, just something for the bath, because it's going to be a big bath, like the big jet tub, so I thought this would be fun for him to play with in there. Got some floss, Nash toothbrush, some Tylenol Extra Strength, always need that. Deodorant for me, and then Nash has eczema, so he has to have this sensitive bar, so he can't use, I just always use the H2O products, but he cannot, so he has the sensitive bar. And then more Reese's. And then I got him this little notepad, just a little assorted colors notepad, because we have a bunch of stickers that we already have at the house. So I thought it'd be fun to write on and put somewhere to put the stickers on. And then deodorant for my husband. And then I got poop bags, dog poop bags. We just use these. We used to use them at home. We don't really anymore, but we can just put his poop diapers in here and then in the trash can to avoid it stinking, because it's normally smaller trash cans. I don't know about in the 2-bedroom though. Hopefully it'll be a bigger trash can. But either way, these will hopefully help the poop not stink as much. And then some crayons for coloring books, the notepads, all the things. And then they had a little Woody and Buzz, so I thought it'd be fun for meals in the back too. They had Rex, Bo Peep. I think that's all, but I just got Woody and Buzz. And then me and Grant toothbrush, and me and Grant toothpaste. And that was all $29. I feel like that's a little much, but that's what I got. So I'm currently getting ready for the day. We are officially, how many days out? Not a lot at all. We're 5 days out from our Disney trip. I'm currently getting ready, which explains the wet hair. I'm trying to just do a little bit of prepping and packing along with my day. So this is the makeup bag. I just store all my products in, everything I own literally, besides like my big palette. So I wanted to try to downsize this to this for my trip for my makeup, because I don't use everything in this bag every single day. And so while I tried to do that, I was going to go over with just what I bring for makeup. Most of the time when I'm packing for Disney, I'm packing for hotter weather, warmer weather. So I'm going to go through, see what I have and see what I need to buy. So I use both of these brow sticks, an e.l.f. pencil stick, and then just the normal LA Colors cheapo brow pencil. So I'm going to put those in there. And then I use this little brush to put some concealer and kind of shape out my brows. So I'm going to put that in there. And then I also, kind of stinks that my blush, I use this is my favorite blush, and this kind of stinks that it's in this big palette. But we'll throw that in there because I do use it, and my blush brush. And then I like to have the SPF product if I'm in the Florida sun. I don't know what the UV index is going to be. I don't think it's going to be too high, but I'm still going to bring my BB cream just in case, because it has a SPF 30. So I could put that under my foundation or just wear it as my foundation. I do that in the summer. But in the winter, I just seem to break out more, just want to cover up a little bit more. So I will use my Wet n Wild Dewy foundation. This is the Photo Focus foundation. So I'm going to put that in there as well. And then I have my foundation brush and my beauty blender. I will use both of those. And I normally put the e.l.f. Halo Glow under my foundation, or the e.l.f. Glotion. Is it Glotion? I don't know. The yellow bottle is like the sunscreen, glowy sunscreen. So I may get some of that and trade that out for this, but for now I'm just going to put this in there. And then obviously my concealer. And then I'm going to put I have 2 mascaras. I do not know which one's, okay, this one's been rubbed off, so I think this is my newer one. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Volume foundation. I'm going to put that in there. And then I'm going to go ahead and put my bronzer and my bronzer brush in there. And then I just put a little eyeshadow brush, and I will just put some bronzer on the hood of my on the hood of my eyelids, and that'll be my eyeshadow for the day. So that's literally all the makeup that I will need. Oh, I did forget one thing. Some chapstick. This is my favorite, the Hemp's. It's a lip balm, chapstick, whatever. But I also normally use a translucent powder under my eyes, and that does take up a lot of room. It still fits. I'm just trying to downsize as much as I possibly can. So since it still fits, I'm going to put it in a little Ziploc bag. That way it does not leak on everything. I normally keep it in this little zipper pouch on this trifold makeup bag. But since I'm going to try to downsize, I'm just gonna stuff it in here in a Ziploc bag, and that still fits. And then I'm just going to bring this lip gloss. I'm not even gonna bring a lipstick or nothing, just this lip gloss. It has a tiny bit of a pink tint to it. It is the Luna by Luna lip gloss. I think it came in like an Ipsy kit literally forever ago, but I still use it. And I may bring some Too Faced lip injection. So that is all I will bring for my makeup. So I just downsized just a tad. It's not that much smaller, but it's just less that I have to keep up with, and I know that I will use everything in here. So that is one thing marked off my list, and then I will just live out of this for the next 5 days and use it when I do my makeup. And then whatever if I decide I'm doing my makeup, I'm like, I needed this, then I can go ahead and add it. I'm gonna go ahead and get prepped is our restaurant bag. We always use one of these at home. It's always a lot bigger at home because we have bigger books and toys and all the things. So I'm going to try to condense it a little bit because I try to not use screens, if at all possible, in a restaurant. Now, if we have to, we will. I'm not totally against it, but I do just try to avoid it as much as I can. So with that being said, I'm going to make a little mealtime bag. And so first thing, I just have this little clear bag that I got off Amazon, and the first thing I'm going to put in there is some of these little sticky mat placemat sheets to put on the table. This was better for him when he was smaller and we were putting he couldn't quite use a plate and he would knock it down. Now he can use a plate, and so we don't really need to put his food on here, but it'll give him a clean place, and it also will double as an entertainment because he likes to name all the animals. He loves animals. So I put about 6 of these in there. That'll probably be all we need for the trip. I know there'll be times that we don't need it and we'll just use normal plates. So these do take up kind of a lot of space, but I will just shove them in there. And then this little notepad I got from the Dollar Tree, along with some stickers and crayons. And then I just got a fork out of our house because I wasn't gonna go buy like a travel fork. This will work. It's a little Mickey fork, and he's not really quite grasped the concepts of spoon. Like, even if it's something, let's say rice, that you're supposed to use a spoon for, he still prefers to use a fork. And I honestly am the same way. So we're just gonna do the fork. We don't need a spoon. And then I got these little Woody and Buzz action figures. I thought that would be good to throw in here. To just have something to play with, play pretend, whatever. That's pretty much it for my mealtime bag. It's very simple. Nothing crazy. I think I may throw a couple applesauces in here each day when we leave the resort, just so he'll have a little appetizer waiting on food, because this kid always needs an applesauce. He probably eats about 8 applesauces a day, so I might throw that in there, maybe a little bar, just in case we need an appetizer. And yeah, super simple. Keep him occupied at the table, hopefully, for a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and pack up some of our toiletries too that I got from the Dollar Tree, because we don't really bring a lot of toiletries. We bring toothbrushes, we bring toothpaste, which we won't have to pack. I can pack them now because I'm not bringing the ones from home. And then yeah, that's really it. Contact stuff for my husband. Shampoo for my son, which I do need to get. I need to add that to the list. But I ordered, speaking of contacts, if you're glasses and contact wearer, I am not, but I did see this, and it's this little spot for your glasses, and then they have a spot for your contacts, 2 little contact case and a contact solution bottle, and then tweezers. Maybe that'll help somebody put their contacts in. I don't know. My husband has a hard time putting his contacts in, so maybe he should use that. But anyways, I got this new little travel case. This is a lot smaller than the one I normally use. So I'm just going to put some of our, like, toiletries and stuff in there. I got these new floss picks. I don't think we're going to need 40. But you know what? It's fine. It's small. I'm just going to throw them all in there. And then I have my son's new toothbrush. It came in this little bag, but that takes up a lot of space. And it also came with a little cover, so we're just going to throw the whole toothbrush in there. And then mine and my husband's toothbrushes, they did not come with covers, so I'm going to throw the whole pack in there. Or actually, I'm going to tuck them since this bag is brand new. I am going to open them to save a little space and tuck them in to this little zipper compartment. I'm just doing, we're not even flying, but I'm just still like conditioned to save space. And our car trunk is not the biggest, so my God, you would think who wrapped these things. But my car space, trunk space is not the biggest either, so I'm just trying to pack as condensed as possible. And I also know our clothes are going to take up a lot of room because we're going to have some heavier items like sweatshirts and stuff since it's going to be a little colder at some times of the trip. So the only thing I'm going to put in here is mine and my husband's toothpaste and toothbrush. So that way they don't get all icky. And I didn't get a travel size toothpaste because my husband uses so much freaking toothpaste. And I got me a deodorant, husband a deodorant. I'm going to go ahead and throw those in there. And then my son's soap bar. I'm going to throw, I'm actually going to put this in a Ziploc baggie. So it'll take up a little less space. I have some small Ziploc bags in the bathroom. I'm going to go grab that and I'm going to put that in there. Little Ziploc baggie was literally used for the same thing our last trip. And because he has sensitive skin, so he needs the bar. I think we've already been over that in this video. This isn't toiletries, but I just found this in a bag, and I do not want to forget them, so I'm just going to go ahead and put them in this little toiletry bag, so I know where they are. This is just the little magic band. You put it over your magic band so it doesn't fall off. My husband has lost a magic band on Rock and Roller Coaster. Mine fall off all the time. I got them on Amazon. It's like an 8-pack, I think. Maybe even more, and they come with all colors. We used 2 last trip just in case we lose any. I think mine's still on my magic band. I don't know about my husband's, but just in case we lose any, I'm gonna just throw those in there, so we'll have them when we get ready that morning. So we have, like, as far as toiletry goes, I think the only thing that will be left to put in here is a razor, some shaving cream, and some my husband's contact stuff, and then some shampoo for my son, and that is it. Because me and my husband will both use the H2O products. My son just can't because he's got sensitive little skin. So I'm gonna get him a travel bottle of shampoo, and that will be all I need to put in here. And our toiletries will be done, and my makeup will be done. So I'm just gonna keep a little pile of the 2 bags that I've got packed that we're not gonna have to use any of this until our trip. So I'm just going to put it in a little pile in the corner of my room. Oh, I could put this turtle in there. I got this little turtle for the bath. I'll throw that in there too. And that is a couple things marked off the list. Next on the list is hopefully going to be my son's clothes. If I can get my husband to take him outside and play or something, so I can actually go in his room, because I feel like the only time I have to pack and prep is when he's napping, but I need to go in his room to get his clothes. We are officially 4 days out, and we have got to get to it. So one thing on my to-do list is I want to get my eyebrows waxed before my trip. It's normally something I do. Here they are. They're definitely rough. It's normally something I just do myself. I don't really go get them professionally done much anymore, but I decided for this trip I just want to get them done, so it's one less thing I have to worry about. And since I'm going to be filming content and stuff, I just want my brows to look good. And I forgot to record, but I also did my own nails and toes with a little at-home gel kit today, so that's another thing marked off the list, and it saved me a lot of money because it was also my sister-in-law's gel kit, so it literally cost me $0. So, and I'm also going to run, this is kind of Disney related, I heard that Alani's were only $1 a piece at GNC, so once I get my eyebrows waxed, I'm going to go there and maybe stock up on some because I love to have them in the morning at Disney. So that is on the to-do list for 4 days out. Are the brows, they look way better. I need to film it a little bit, and I went to GNC and all the Alani's were gone, so that stinks. But I think I'm going to end the video here. So thank you for coming along to prep all the things that need to go into a Disney trip. I know it's a lot, but it's definitely worth it. And then I will just continue in tomorrow's prep and pack with me, because tomorrow is officially 3 days out from Disney, so I need to get to it and get to prepping and packing everything else, like actual packing the things that we need besides my like 3 bags I prepped in this video. So thanks for coming along with me, and stay tuned for that one.